Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And in this video here, we're going to be talking about Marvel's new Infinity War Super Bowl commercial TV spot that just came out probably about a couple of hours ago. I'm somebody who is not into sports, so I had to catch it when other people started talking about it on YouTube and whatnot. So let's just get right into it here. I'm just gonna give my impressions on it, really, because it wasn't really a whole lot. They didn't really show a whole lot in the trailer, like story-wise, so it's really nothing really to talk about. I mean, it was just a bunch of character shots. I think the biggest things in it was just it seemed like they were just trying to show off Captain America's new shield and Iron Man's new armor, and that was pretty much it. But Cap's shield, I guess they gave him dual Wakandian shields. Not really much to talk about on that. I mean, I guess they look pretty cool, but I mean it's kind of average. I mean, I'd rather see like a straight vibranium shield, like a circular black shield or something with a different emblem on it. I'd rather see that than what it got. But I mean, it is what it is. Story wise, I can see why they didn't just jump right into like, oh, I threw away my shield, here's another one. They have to show that character transition in there somehow. So maybe in the movie, T'Challa actually gives him a circular shield and he'd be like, no, I don't want that, give me these here. Maybe they could do something like that. But Tony Stark, his biggest thing was I'm guessing they finally put the bleeding edge armor in the actual movies. I mean, I was kind of hoping it was the bleeding edge armor, because if you look at a lot of the pictures of the suit and stuff that they've been either releasing or that was leaked and things like that, that's what everybody was guessing it was, based on the I'm guessing they're the arc reactor or power points that are displayed on it, because the bleeding arc, I was about to say the bleeding arc armor, the bleeding edge armor has those similar lights along the body and the front and the back and stuff like that. So everybody was guessing it was that, but I guess this is actually confirming it, because it definitely does look like he's building the suit based on nanotechnology or something that's very akin to that. I'm gonna assume it's nanotechnology. Makes sense. Because Tony Stark is the tech guy, so I mean, it makes sense for him to do something like that. I was kind of hoping they were gonna do it like the bleeding edge armor in the comics, where it's like partly inside of him and all of that kind of sort of thing. Only because that's like my favorite armor that he's ever had, and it's one of those things where it's like I don't think they're gonna go that far with it. If it does, maybe the suit could be broken down and stored inside the chest emblem, because why does he still have that at this point? So for those of you who don't know, at the end of Iron Man 3, he actually got rid of the shrapnel that was inside of his heart, so he doesn't need to have the arc reactor on his chest anymore. He could just build it directly in the suits. So I guess either they keep it on there in the movies just because that's what everybody associates him with, but it could be one of those things where it's like now he kind of wears it on his chest and that's what the suit comes out of when it forms on him and stuff. So that's what I think they're gonna go with it, but that's just my comic book side talking out of my ass. I have no proof on that. But outside of that, I mean, we just saw a bunch of character shots, Wakandians, got the whole team running down the hill, the same shot and everything. So nothing really new in that sense. You had Spider-Man, I guess in this franchise, either he just can't keep his mask on. They had a scene of him falling down what appears to be Thanos' Stargate, and he just fell down and just yanked his mask off. I'm like, oh, you got a secret identity, bro. You can't be showing everybody. You getting like Batman with that shit. But anyways, outside of that, I mean, it was a good TV spot. The only thing that it was missing was like that big wow moment. And I know for me, it was seeing the bleeding edge armor form around Tony Stark and everything like that. But this trailer didn't have no money shot to me. It felt kind of weak in that regard. It was a bunch of character shots and a lot of like lead up moments and getting inspired and everything, but nothing else to really like. They should have showed Thanos pull that planet down that was in that other leak thing from, what was it, last year? They should have showed that, or, but you know, they're probably saving that for the movie, but at least have something in there, you know. Show one of Thanos' people, you know, going ham on one of the Avengers, something. You know, it just didn't have that wow moment I thought it was gonna have at the end. Maybe showing Thanos, you know, fuck up the Nova Corps, you know, because he still got to go there to get that stone. So, but you know, I don't know. That was the only thing that I could think negativity wise, you know, with it. It was just lacking that you know. Like, I guess everybody's, you know, waiting for it and pumped for it, so I guess it has that, but it's like it was just missing that final wow moment to be like, you know what, I gotta go see this movie. But I guess if Marvel fans or anything like myself, you know, we're gonna go see it anyway. So, but anyways, fellas, that's just my impressions on the trailer here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. My name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the next one.